It's week 2 of the 2024 season, where we've got two teams who used to call St. Louis home. It's the Rams and the Cardinals, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So good to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Here we are, week 2 of the season. Greg, everybody has that hope. Let's get off to a good start. Well, these teams lost the opener. Now, a bit of pressure here in week 2.
Yeah, it really comes down to, Mike, it's a super simple concept. You just want to feel the sensation of winning. Just get your first win. Of course, they would have loved to start out week 1 in the win column, but now here you are, 2 winless teams, and it is just as simple as we want to walk.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cardinals come out. They're led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray, first overall pick in 2019. Wows you with those highlight plays over the years. Off the injury, Greg, the Cardinals quarterback, is once again the exciting Kyler Murray.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
Second down, Murray. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. Now after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. The NFL's third leading rusher a season ago, it's Kyren Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Cardinals.
They'll go again with Williams. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Nice job moving the chains, and Kyren Williams is really someone who kind of came out of nowhere, and he had a career season back in 2023, finished 3rd in rushing, but it was really the yards per game, the consistency, a lot of big plays, and he picks up right where he left off.
Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tutu Atwell. Touchdown, LA. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return is Greg Dortch. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
At the 32-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Still second down.
On the handoff, it's Connor. And this will be a Cardinals first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Gonna work Connor in the middle here. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
41. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
McBride is the motion man. They'll go right back to Connor. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. So on 4th down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. The Rams offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 93 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Makes the score Rams 14, Cardinals nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison.
Yeah, really nice play there by Marvin Harrison Jr., and this is really the target they've been looking for to pair up with Kyler Murray here in Arizona for a long time, and for this draft to fall their way and them get really one of the best receivers to come out in the last couple years, Mike. I mean, with all the Ohio State wide receivers that have come out here lately, you can make an argument, Harrison, he's probably the best of the bunch.
That's caught left side by Ryman. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Kyler Murray on the scramble.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Punt formation for the Cardinals.
And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Rams offense ready to get back at it. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down, but a marker is on the field, and we need to check this call. So that'll cost them half the distance. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Injured player after the play, and that's Matthew Stafford, who is banged up. So now, after the safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Murray. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
When we had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week in practice, he preached the importance of that I have to do a better job protecting the ball. Well, so far here early, it doesn't seem like that's been the case. He's been a little reckless here in the opening quarter, and he's going to have to clean that up throughout the rest of this game.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Murray on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll run out of the gun, and this is Connor. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Now a 3rd and 2. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Cup in motion. They'll try to run for it with Williams.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Williams.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So after 1, the Rams out to the early lead. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throwing Murray. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7. At the 28
Murray's going to throw again. And he's going to be taken down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
Now Murray. That'll be... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. Now Murray. That's hauled in at the 2. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals will cut the deficit down to 2.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Jimmy G working from the gun here. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Garoppolo. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Wow! And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They trail by 2. And we'll start this drive with 1st and 10. Ritter gonna hold on to this one. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. On the give, this is Connor. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Ritter. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The Rams offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Play action now, it's Garoppolo. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The motion man is Nakua. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's 3rd and 2. On the ground, this is Williams. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Garoppolo. A throw to the right flat. It is caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now it's Garoppolo. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Cardinals have got it, and he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Rams offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. And the drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now a 2nd down throw for Garoppolo. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Cup in motion. Garoppolo from the gun on 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
The Cardinals offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Connor. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll go again here to Connor. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Second and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Now he'll run. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. A gain there of 13 yards. A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's first and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner, the quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain. Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions. Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 5-point game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Still second down.
Jimmy G now on 2nd down. That's to last year's rookie sensation, Puka Nacua. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field, and that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. 2nd down. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Now whistles and a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Cards offense ready to take over once again. The next drive about to start. We'll remind you what's coming up here in week 2. A couple of good ones to look forward to. 2 good young quarterbacks going at it later tonight in Houston. The Bears and Texans at NRG Stadium. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, as the new-look Falcons head to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. Kickoff there, 8:15 Eastern Time. On 2nd down, It's Ritter. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. On 1st and 10. We try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. Now Garoppolo. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
The Cardinals offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing is Ritter. That one underneath here to Connor. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Ritter to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Here's Blake Gillikin now, as he is on to punt for Arizona. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where it was the visiting Seahawks who were able to come away with the road victory. DK Metcalf, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head over to Detroit, check on the Lions at home, Ford Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Jared Goff, 3 touchdown passes as his guys moved to 2-0 on the young season. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Jordan Love, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. In the first half, the Cardinals did what they always do, and that's rely on their quarterback, Kyler Murray. He connected on a touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score
Third quarter
wins.
set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. decent field position to start this drive. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with the 3rd-round pick. It's Blake Corum. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Rams. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Prater's extra point is good. And the Cardinals will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Garoppolo. That'll be taken in. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. That's taken in by Higbee. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Rams 1st down.
3rd and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
On the ground, it's Corum. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. 2nd down and 3. Garoppolo now. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
To Tyler Higbee. A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Running forward is Quoro. He'll get about 2. Darius Robinson in on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. Garoppolo. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Jimmy G working from the gun here. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The home team's offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On the zone read, given to Connor. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Holding offense.
Running here is Connor. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves.
And he's in! Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona.
This is just backbreaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's third and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Prater's extra point is good. And the Cardinals are going to extend their lead. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. He'll start at the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense, running back Kyron Williams, ready to go once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This one complete to Atwell. Finding space at the 40. He's still on his feet. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Rams. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Cardi now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Carter on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the handoff, it's Connor. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. 3rd down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Whoa! And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Rams offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Garoppolo. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Play action now, it's Garoppolo. That's to Robinson, he's got it. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
Jimmy G going to go play action here. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense...
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Cardinals have got it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
The Cardinals take over.
Here's Marvin Harrison Jr. and the Cardinal offense heading back out onto the field. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. On first down, Murray. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one and they let him off the hook.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's third down and a few inches. We'll try and run for this with Connor. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
We've seen third down really turn into a pass-happy down throughout the league, and I think this is an example of the play caller kind of using that to his advantage. Keep the defense off guard, keeps the ball on the ground, extend this possession.
James Conner, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. McBride is the motion man. They'll go right back to Connor. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Third down and 5.
From the gun, it's Murray. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Cardinals lining up for punt as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Rams offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw, here's Garoppolo. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. To throw is Garoppolo. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. The Rams punting unit coming out. On the return, it's Dortch. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their veteran running back James Conner set to take over again. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. It is 3rd and 10. Murray. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
All these stops are great. You're trying to cut back into this deficit, find your way back into this game. But the defense can make as many stops as they want, Mike. This game's going to come down to what does their offense do when they take the field.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Corum. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now it's Garoppolo. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Corum. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 50-yard line.
Now Garoppolo. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and a yard. To throw is Garoppolo. That one into the hands of Atwell. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Kupp brings it in left side. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. So on comes Joshua Cardi to try this field goal. Spotted at the 45, this is a 55-yard attempt. Cardi's kick is good. And the Rams will cut into that lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Murray now. This pass is caught by Greg Dortch. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Cardinals.
Now the second back taken in the April draft, it's Trey Benson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Benson. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Benson. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Rams offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. Jimmy to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Flags come in. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. Now a 2nd down throw for Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Off the play fake. Here's Garoppolo. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're...
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
They'll go again with Benson. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 9.
Here's Murray to throw. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
It's now 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. And the running back just has nowhere to go. There is no crease. There is no seam. you got to give credit. That defensive line overwhelmed the offensive line, and that went a long way to forcing that fourth down stop.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Now, Jonathan Gannon not sure here about that call, and he wants them to take another look. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. That one on target to Kupp. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. Here comes Corum. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Ball start.
Once again, it's Corum. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Third and long. On third down, they go with Corum. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Dortch now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Cards offense getting set to get back to work. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a 2nd down throw for Murray. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Back to throw is Murray. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen. The Cardinals line up for a punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Jimmy G working from the gun here. There's a short one taken in by Higbee.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. The offense having a tough time with this noise. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Garoppolo. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st down and goal to go.
Here's a run. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Benson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
They'll drop to throw. And he will win the race to the pylon. In for the 2-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. They're all set to punt this one away. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.